other side.
Good morning, Mr. White.
Good morning, Mrs. Angel. How are you today?
Oh, it's good to see your smiling little face.
Good to see you too. What's been
Missed
happening?
Missed you last
What
week.
happened last week?
Oh, it's just under the pump, lots of deadlines. Something had to go, and so unfortunately it was my weekly date with you.
Well, I can see how. Yes, okay. Let's call it a midterm break.
Perfect. I like it.
Midterm break.
Recharged, ready to get back
roll.
amongst it.
That's
What's
right.
been going on for you?
What's been going on for me? Just teaching. Teaching's been fun. I've got myself a new machine. So I've gone from an Apple to a PC, which was not my first choice.
If there's one thing I know about you, you love change, and particularly change with technology. So this would be going swimmingly.
Yes, and if you can't detect the sarcasm in Shaz's voice, it was dripping with sarcasm. So yes, and look, you're absolutely right, because I don't mind change. Change isn't a problem. I hate change that has no benefit at all. In fact, sets you backward and retards your ability to be the awesome educator that you are. And that's the thing that drives me up the wall.
Yeah.
And I would rather decisions been made from the perspective of the teacher, not the perspective of what's easier for the people at the top. But anyway, I'm off the top. I'm off the track, and I'm away. We're away.
But then there's this slump that happens with the change, but always changing technology. One can only hope that maybe this machine might have a few, points of positive differential to your old machine.
Yes.
Maybe it's I don't know. Well, let's talk in 2 weeks' time and see if you're still as angry.
Yeah, maybe. Look, I'm clearly easily won, because initially I loved PCs and disliked Apples.
There you go.
Disliked Macs, and now having to go the other way, I am fully prepared for the change. Any change the world can throw at me, I am well and truly prepared for it, because I've gone through this training and this experience.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that growth immediately.
Growth.
Oh, hey, well, good segue, because I was just reading this to you off air. But so
Yes.
let's talk about, whilst you're in this beautiful growth mindset,
Yes.
I came across this on the socials the other day. It says, laziness kills ambition.
Mm-hmm.
Anger kills wisdom. Fear kills dreams. Ego kills growth. Jealousy kills peace. And doubt kills confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Then it says, now read that from right to left. And so then it says, ambition kills laziness.
Hello.
Wisdom kills anger. Dreams kills fear. Growth kills ego.
Wow.
Peace kills jealousy, and confidence kills doubt.
That's amazing. So it's a diagnostic and a solution, all in one.
It
Left
is.
to right, it's a diagnostic. Right to left, it's a solution.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Treatment plan. I love that. That's really good.
Yeah, me too. Definitely. I thought that was great. Definitely something to ponder. Definitely as in my very busy week last week, when you're under the pump, sometimes you don't feel as positive as you usually do. So it's important to stumble across these little pearls of wisdom every now and then. Yeah, also, thankfully, I think obviously our phones are listening to us, and that good old little concentric circles of the what's out of my control and what's in my control also seemed to pop up on my socials the other week as well, which was good. So in my control, my words, my mindset, what I give my energy to, how I speak to myself, being present in this moment, how I spend my free time, how I move on from failure, and the boundaries I set, all within my control.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. And that was popping up on your socials because of let's call it the algorithm. Well,
the algorithm.
Great. That's great. You know what's popping up on mine?
Oh, jeez. You've just been on a golf weekend, so I can only...
Shoes. That's right, golf shoes. Because I was umming and ahhing about buying some golf shoes, because I've got some ones that I really, really like, but there is a small hole in the top of them, so if it's wet, it'll get a bit moist in the foot. And then I noticed that there was a little bit of rain forecast for my golf on the weekend, so I thought, I'll get myself. So I did. And they were great. Thanks for asking. Yes.
Nice work. Well, frankly, though, if it's really wet, well, that would really be because you've just put your ball into the waterway. Because really,
That
if it was
happened.
really pouring down, you're just going to be at the bar. You're not going to be out there on the course if it's wet, right?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
that is correct.
But you deserve the shoes because you went to uni, so you deserve it, and that's how I justify any unnecessary expense. We went to uni. I say to my husband, we went to uni. We can afford this. Yeah. You can justify any
I don't think
expenditure.
that's true anymore. I think it's more.
Yeah.
Did you go to tech or builders?
Exactly. Are you an electrician?
Did you do an apprenticeship?
That should be Luke's retort to me. He should say, "Yeah, but we're not electricians, so we can't afford it."
Yeah, that's right.
Didn't go to trade college, so can't afford it.
Plumbers do rule the world.
They do. They do.
The basis on which civilization is built. Plumbers.
Yes. Bit of a shit job, though.
Hey!
All right, it wasn't that funny. Doesn't deserve us to laugh that much. Thank you for setting me up for it, though.
Hey.
We had the ABC come out and spend a day out at our school this week. Filming a story. We're not quite sure whether it's a good news story or a bad news story at the moment because we don't know when it's going to be on or what their specific angle is. But they they were there. And they were interested, and they spent a day with our kids and our teachers, which was pretty cool. I'll let you know.
So have they told you what's going to come of that, or when it's going to be on, or was it on?
No,
an Australian story or something?
No, I've so absolutely no idea. I think they're specifically looking at special assistance schools, and particularly in response to the recent NAPLAN results that have come out. So It's definitely got something to do with that, and they definitely have had a look at some of the other special assistance schools. So, it should be a good news story, kind of about the alternatives that are out there, I think. But like I said,
you don't know.
I don't know, and
it could be a hard-hitting expose. You never know.
Really, really could be. Because we did have to take some still shots, and so they in a couple of the still shots they didn't want us smiling. So we had to do our fierce. So this was it.
Oh, there's the fierce look.
Yeah. What do you reckon?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like I'm sorry, Miss Principal. I'll be better.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I really hope they don't use that one. Anyway, it's actually not great podcasting to show you my fierce look because it's actually not great listening.
I'm sure people felt it through their speakers.
They did. They felt it. All right. I need a wisecrack.
Okay.
Yes.
Whitey's Weekly Wisecracks. What do you got, Mr. White?
Well, yeah, so sort of linked to what we were talking about a second ago, the cost of living. Goodness me. Through the roof. Absolutely gone nuts. And I was looking at my gas and electricity bills, and I thought, there's got to be a better way. There's got to be a better way. There's got to be a way I can get this gas bill down and this electricity bill down. And I thought, maybe I'll just knock a hole in the wall, put a fireplace in. But have you seen the price of chimneys? They're through the roof.
I sneezed at the first time.
I saw you go to sneeze. And
I was building as the joke was building. They are through the roof. Good job.
Yeah,
Through the roof.
Through the roof.
Oh, nice work. Well, I've got a couple of little magical moments from this week. Oh, geez. So,
is this a technical issue, or is this... Oh, here we go. Sorry, Zabe, I stepped on your sting.
I feel like our media board has also had a rough week because there's a definite 3-second delay when I hit a button. We've got the young boy, I think I talked about him a couple of weeks ago, actually, who for the first time ever instigated a conversation with me and provided my all-time highlight. But now he is off and absolutely running. So he is the last person out of the building every single day because he's always having a conversation with one of the teachers. He just can't get
Wow.
enough of the chats. He's also started, we're not just talking
good
now.
band, the Chats, just by the way.
You banned the chats.
Good band, the Chats.
Oh, geez. Yes.
The
Yes,
Aussie
thank
punk
you.
band, yeah.
Yes, yep.
All right.
Not a big fan. And
Clearly.
he has instigated now physical contact, as in he wants a high five from everyone
Hey.
now,
Hello.
as well. And very interestingly, so we have a heavily pregnant teacher, and he is just fascinated with the fact that there is a child growing in her body, and he is doing research on it. So I don't think he's ever actually, I don't know, he's never been involved noticing other people and involved with the world around him as much as what he is right now. And so
Yes.
actually being able to speak to somebody who is growing a life inside them and ask questions and then show that he's gone and done some research and then come back and then said, I know this fact. Did you know that this is a fact? And he is just fascinated with her growing bump right now, which is absolutely beautiful.
That's great.
It is very, very nice just to see his growth after he was with us for a year before he really started instigating conversations with anyone, but absolutely off and racing now, which is beautiful. And just recently, because of what I was putting out to the world, I think, on my socials also popped up this thing from Jimmy Fallon that I wanted to share with you. That's going to be my teaching. It's not really a teaching tale, but it's
a teaching tale.
It's a teaching tale. It's a teaching tale that I think we all need to be listening to, particularly considering just before we've gone on air tonight, I was doing my taxes.
Uh-huh.
And if anything's going to destroy your soul more in life than doing your taxes, I don't know what is. So the great Jimmy Fallon actually has some suggestions about what we should be doing.
Let's hear him.
For teachers and their taxes.
Teachers should make $1 billion.
I like it.
And get more vacation time.
Oh, I like it.
They spend their days wrangling all our crazy kids. When they go out, they should get free bottomless wine.
Hell yeah!
Teachers deserve a month-long spa day.
Write this down.
And cucumbers on the rise. Because if you ask them why the spa's using veggies, they'll explain it's because of the enzymes.
Okay.
Teachers should have a prom for teachers so they can dress in fancy clothes. The guidance counselor does the Tootsie slide, and the students have to chaperone. Miss Weaver, Mr. Jones, no grinding. Teachers should make $1 billion. And when it's time for arts and crafts, they should get swarmed by paparazzi who demand selfies and autographs. Teachers shouldn't have to pay their taxes.
No way.
Damn right.
They should get cheered around the clock. At the bank, they should throw money at them. And at Chipotle, they should always get free guac. Teachers should make $1 billion. Yes, they should. Teachers should make $1 billion. Teachers should make $1 billion. Teachers should make $1 billion twice a week.
Ooh, wow.
What do you
That's
reckon?
great.
Yeah.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh, do you reckon he'd run for president this late stage? Put his hand up?
Oh, gosh. Oh, let's not get into politics. But yes,
No.
that would be amazing. I like his first bill that he's putting forward.
I like that.
We will endorse it. And 80 billion teachers around, 80 million teachers around the world.
80 billion teachers.
$1 million.
$1 million.
Yes. Yeah, we can definitely get behind that. I think that Jimmy's child potentially got in a bit of trouble this week, and so he pulled out the guitar and wrote a little ditty.
Smooth things over a little bit. Well, that's
Yeah.
clever.
I
That's
don't care where
clever.
it came from. It's nice, isn't it? It's nice, and even
It's
if it
not-
was
it's
just
not-
free guac, we should be getting free guac.
Well, so it's not nice. It's right.
Yeah.
Nurses and teachers shouldn't have to pay tax, or at least you should have a high tax-free threshold. I don't know. It's just we got to get more people in and get people staying in, and that's why we're here doing what we're doing.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
There's the good bits, but you can make it more good. Come on, people. Come on, people. I hope that if you need to listen,
good.
if you
Make
need
it
to,
gooder.
it needs to be
That's
gooder.
great.
It needs to be gooder and gooder is what we need to, so it can end up being the goodest. Is what we absolutely need to do.
Yeah, your superlatives are amazing. All right. Okay.
Don't act like you're not impressed.
Oh.
All right, we're at the end of book week, and
yes.
so all of the fun and shenanigans has been beautiful to see. Lots of pictures on socials of kids getting behind book week. How'd your kids go?
Oh, book week's fun. Yeah, we had book week dress ups at school, but I must admit, I think some of the year 12s are taking it a little bit. I think a couple of them rocking up in their pajamas with their flannels and their mockies on. I don't know who they're trying to be, but it ain't some character from a classic novel that I can put my finger on. But okay, fair enough. It might be something from you suggested, maybe the Babysitters Club.
Yeah.
Okay, well that sort of makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
My kid, I've got 3 kids. My eldest Bonnie is 7. She went as Ruby Red Shoes today, which was very cool. And my younger boys, I am an English teacher, so I don't really approve of their choice of characters. But one of them went as Spider-Man and the other one went as Iron Man.
There you go.
Look, I didn't come across those characters when I was reading Jane Austen or Edgar Poe or any of the classics.
Yeah. They got to start somewhere, and
there's no Spider-Man in any Steinbeck that I've read, so it's just anyway. What about you? What's going on at your school?
Oh gosh, our school loves book week. We have over 75% of the students at our school have got a specific learning disorder of either dyslexia, dysgraphia, or dyscalculia. So the fact that so many of our kids, so we love reading, and so when kids aren't cracking the code and they're all of a sudden learning to read, it is the kids love books and reading. So it's a really, really big day in our calendar. So obviously this year the theme is Reading is Magic. And so I just can't wait to see coming up at the end of this week is when we're going to be having our big parade unveiling. And so very much looking forward to seeing what some of the kids come up with. In previous years, we've had a couple of students write their own books and then come as a character from the book that they wrote. It is absolutely the coolest. And we had an author in this week. She came. She has written a book called Tinker and her toolbox for mending broken hearts. This beautiful book that she's written and illustrated herself about a young girl who has an accident and then breaks her back basically, and then how she mended her broken heart and also mended her body along the way. It's got this little workbook with it, with this little toolbox about building your self-esteem and keeping a positive mindset when things, and resilience. It's just absolutely beautiful. She came and did a reading for all of our junior classes and unpacked her toolbox with them, and then there's this little activity book for them to make their own toolbox at home.
Awesome.
Oh, I've got goosebumps. It was just beautiful, so beautiful. She was giving out free books for kids for asking the best questions, and it was just so beautiful. We've got this photo up on our socials right now. She said, so I'm going to be giving a book to the person with the best question. And so they were listening so intently, and then she said, all right, who's got the, and then there's just all of the hands are up in the air, like in all of the classes. I've got a question that I desperately want to ask you. It was just so beautiful. I love Book Week. I love everything it stands for.
That's
and
great.
yeah, I can't wait to see the little smiles on the kids' faces, because they have to talk about what book they're from and the character that they're in, which is
You should have got our Year
fabulous.
12s to do that. Oh, that would have been funny. Oh, that's
Exactly,
great.
exactly.
That's fantastic. What a thing to do.
Then they have
brilliant.
to be at least creative about what their outfit's all
Yes.
about, and
Yes.
even that is that not great? That's exactly what you want as a writer. You just got to
course
come
it
up with
is.
some sort of creative,
Yeah.
compelling story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or just lie your way out of it.
exactly. All
That's
quality
what, that's what
traits.
fiction is. That's what fiction is. Just lie
Exactly.
your way out of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Oh, fabulous. Alrighty. Well, we need to head off because we've got to get outfits ready for tomorrow
Yes,
and get ready for another couple of days at work. And we'll catch up next week. I promise I won't leave you hanging next week.
Look forward to it very much.
Awesome. Enjoy doing your taxes, everybody.
Ah, great.
Sorry, I ruined the
And on
moment.
that note.
Oh, there's the bell.
Hey, teachers don't have to pay taxes.
That's
yet.
right.
That's right. That's the Jimmy
Teachers
Fallon
should earn $1 million.
and get free guac.